Hello and welcome to today's Stock Watch. So, Apple have their iPhone 12 event today. Whilst nothing is confirmed about the devices so far, the event is expected to focus on the new iPhone models, but other products including the Apple branded over-ear headphones and a smaller HomePod could be debuted as well. The smartphones themselves are rumored to support 5G connectivity. Apple has recently seen strong sales of the iPhone during the pandemic, partly due to the launch of the affordable iPhone SE, which was originally priced under $400. Investors will be watching the event closely as the iPhone remains the company's most important product by a long shot, with the smartphone segment accounting for more than half of its yearly revenue and will likely to impact profits even more. Some analysts are betting that the combination of 5G connectivity, a new form factor and a new display size will fuel significant demand for the iPhone. This comes hot on the heels of Epic's recent legal battle against Apple. The lawsuit kicked off when Epic attempted to bypass Apple's 30% fee on in-app purchases, which Apple deemed a violation, leading it to banning the popular online video game Fortnite from its App Store. Epic created its own purchasing option that allowed players to purchase directly from Epic, bypassing Apple and even Google. This conflict has indicated that it could be tried by a jury, but this may not happen until July 2021 at the earliest. Another company that I'd like to look at today is Cisco. The worldwide leader in IT networking and cybersecurity solutions received a downgrade by analysts yesterday. They believe that lower demand for branding networking hardware due to the pandemic will turn out to be a permanent headache for the company. This comes after a shift to flexible work environments, increasing the demand for clouds and cheaper unbranded hardware at the expense of proprietary branded products. This shift could hurt Cisco's sales in the long run and reduce their valuation. However, Cisco investors ignored the analyst commentary yesterday, sending the stock up over 1% in the afternoon. So I just want to take a look at Apple first of all today. So it's been by far one of the best performers in the market in 2020. The recovery from the pandemic that we saw in the middle of March has seen it have a steady ascending channel, with prices ranging out due to the recent highs. It then went back into trading in the channel, dropped out, and now we're seeing a bit more of a push back in. So I just want to highlight the area in focus at the moment, which is the upcoming event for the iPhone 12. So we're seeing prices now range back into the ascending channel after being submerged in the cloud for quite a few weeks, and now we're seeing an attempt to the median regression, which is the confluence line of the previous high that we saw just before it fell back into the channel. So what I'm going to be looking at as the market opens is an attempt possibly back up to this region, which is $126, $127, and then a push to the median regression, and then hopefully another attempt at the upper line to get to recent record highs. If for whatever reason it does not open with a flurry, then we could see prices being tested back at the top border of the Ichimoku cloud. However, it's more likely that the positivity will remain, and we should see prices ranging roughly about $127, $128, which is where I'll be looking at it today. So a quick look on Cisco now, and as we can see from the recovery of the pandemic, we seem to have hit a bit of a double top resistance here, roughly about the $48 mark. And now we've seen a bit of a collapsation in the middle of August with a slight revival at the back end of last month. So I just want to put in a Fibonacci to the recent levels and zoom in on the required areas. So we've basically penetrated this 23.6, which is the $40 range, which is quite significant. However, we are far away from trading from the cloud. The next level that I'll be looking at as the session opens and possibly towards the end of the week is the $41 to $42 area, and this will be a significant move because it will be the last time that we saw this high before it had a bit more of a downturn. So roughly about $42 I'll be looking at. If it does hit there, I'll be fully expecting it to get to the lower border of the cloud and then maybe up to the 50%, which is close to the $43 mark. It will take a long time to regain this gap in the market. It was roughly about a $5 move, so that is quite a big ask in the next, possibly in the next month or so, but I'll keep an eye on that as we go forward. So that's all for me today and from the Stock Watch. Thank you very much for joining. And if you have any comments, please feel free to add them to the post. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye for now.